you want to know how I got these beautiful curls? I know you do. Stay tuned, like this video, and subscribe, and we're about to get right into it. In today's video, we're using the Donna Recipes hair products, and this shampoo is so creamy and it got my scalp really clean. I really did thoroughly enjoy this. And then I also followed up with her creamy conditioner as well. And the conditioner is okay. I did end up deep conditioning with this. So I just plopped on my thermal cap and left it on my hair for about 30 minutes. And then I took it off and washed it out. After using the conditioner and rinsing that out, then I went in and blow dried my hair. I am using my Pattern Beauty blow dryer, which I love. This thing gets my hair dry super fast, and so it cuts down my styling time. And I'm just blow drying my hair. You guys, if you're interested in a full detail blow dry video, I do have that up on my channel. I will link it for you in a card at the top. And yeah, so now that we have our hair blow dried, it's time to get to the fun stuff. So for this style, I will be using Flexi Rods. I'll also be using the Donna Recipes extra creamy hair cream, as well as the extreme gel. And I'm just gonna go ahead and start parting my hair off in the way that I want it to lay with the Flexi Rod. So this time I was going for a really deep V, well, not deep V, but a really deep part. And so I'm just parting my hair, and then I'm gonna change my combs because that big Watsu comb was not going to give me the part that I was looking for. And when I was parting my scalp, I was noticing that my scalp was looking a little dry. So I wanted to go ahead and combat that before I put the Flexi Rods in. For scalp oil, I'm going to be using the Donna Recipes Strength Hair Oil. I've used this hair oil about 3 or 4 times, and I can honestly say that I really do enjoy it. I can tell a difference in my scalp when I use it. And one thing that I love about this scalp oil is the fact that I don't have to reapply it as often. So that makes me feel like it's actually working when I apply it to my scalp. And as you can see here, I am going to go ahead and section it off into some bigger sections. I do it a little bit smaller in the front because that's where I get the most like flaking and dandruff and stuff. And so then once I go more towards the back, I'll do bigger sections and rub it into my scalp, and then at the end I'll give myself like a scalp massage. And yeah, just making sure that I get the oil all over my scalp so that I can prepare for these Flexi Rods. Now that we have everything prepared, we're going to go ahead and put these Flexi Rods in. So I like to start with my cream first. So as you can see, I'm applying the cream to my hair. And y'all, one thing about these Donna Recipe products, they smell really good and they all smell alike. It's kind of cinnamony. I don't know, I can't explain it, but it does smell really good. Does it smell like a sweet potato pie? I don't really know, but it does kind of have like a cinnamon scent to it, so I do enjoy that. And so now you see me, I am going to apply the gel on top of that cream, and you want to try not to put too much product on your hair because it is wet. The product is wet and water based, so that will cause your hair to revert, but a little bit of reverting is not going to hurt. And so now we're just going to grab that Flexi Rod, and I am going to just twist my hair, secure it on my ends, that's very important, and then twist the hair around the Flexi Rod. And I'm going to do this all over my head. Now, if you do this style in the daytime and you want it to go ahead and dry, you can definitely sit under a hooded dryer and let it dry. But if you're anything like me and you do it at night, then yes, I do sleep in these. So yeah, y'all, I tried to lay them as flat as possible so that I can get some sleep, and it actually wasn't too bad this go round. So it's okay. I did sleep in them and they did dry. All right, so it is the next morning, and y'all, I actually did not sleep too bad because I laid the Flexi Rods down pretty flat. I actually got a pretty good night rest, and they did not bother me, so that was good. And as you can see, as I am taking these down, they are so bouncy and so shiny. Like, y'all, I am really thoroughly enjoying the Donna recipe, this cream, because look how shiny and bouncy my hair is, and all I used was the cream and the gel. So super excited about that. One tip that I will give to you guys if you are planning to do a Flexi Rod set, you can definitely do this on wet hair. I tend to always do it on blow dried hair because of the drying time. You do not want to take your Flexi Rods down unless you're sure they are 100% dry, because if they are not dry, it's going to frizz up and poof up on you, and then it's going to be a hot mess, and you don't want to waste your time. So I always usually try to go for the blowout with the Flexi Rods rather than just straight wet hair. You can definitely try to do it, but if you do use just plain wet hair with using the Flexi Rods, I would definitely say to try to sit under a hooded dryer to, you know, make sure you are drying your hair before you take it down. Even sometimes when I do it this way with using the blowout with the Flexi Rods, sometimes if I put too much product, it will not dry all the way, and it will still be a little poofy or a little puffy. I don't really mind that, because I can then kind of use it to give me a little bit more volume on day one. But just a little tip there. So now that we have all the Flexi Rods out, y'all, look at these curls, just good and juicy. I am loving these Donna recipe hair products. And now I'm going to go ahead and prepare to separate the curls. I'm going to be using the extra creamy hair and scalp oil, and this hair and scalp oil, it's kind of like a balm. It puts me in the mind of like a balm, and so you put it in your hands, and once you rub your hands together, it like turns into an oil. And y'all, look how shiny this stuff has my hair, and I wish you guys could like feel it. My hair was super soft and it smelled so good. Like, these products smell really good, and my hair was super soft. If you look here, here's one of those pieces where the products was still wet, and when I took the Flexi Rod out, it was still damp. So I just kind of turned it around and tried to flip it back the way that it was supposed to be while I separated to let it dry. And I'm just going to use that piece to give me some volume later over there on that side. But y'all, here I'm just going to go ahead and separate all of these juicy curls, and y'all, I can't take it. Like, it's so good. Okay, so we have finally finished separating, and I didn't want to over separate, so I could have definitely went in and separated a lot more, but I didn't want to overdo it, because what we want, y'all, we want this to last. So if you want it to last, don't over separate on the first day, because that gives you the opportunity to separate more throughout the days. But with this, y'all, I was feeling it, so I'm gonna do a little extra. I'm going to actually kind of slick down my edges with this edge control here. I'm not gonna do anything fancy, but for this style with these curls, I just feel like it will clean up the look to just at least slick my edges back. So that's all I'm gonna do. Nothing special, nothing crazy. I'm just really just slicking the edges back so we can get that fresh finish out the salon look. And this wraps up today's video, y'all. This is how I get these beautiful, shiny, bouncy curls, y'all. Look at this. It's so full already, and this is just day one. And like I said, I can do some further separation, and over the days it just gets bigger and bigger and prettier and prettier. And just if you are wondering how I sleep on this, I pull it up into a pineapple, and that's it. I put my scarf on and I go to bed, and I wake up in the morning and shake it out. So very easy to maintain. Y'all let me know if y'all enjoyed this video and if you want to see more, and I'll check y'all in the next one.